I share you why to most of people they've been lamenting that it is hard to break a bad habit than the good ones. So when you are saying habit, it's just the repeated action you are doing in your daily basis in your life. That's action you are practicing in your life. That's what we're calling about habit. So the habit may be good or bad one. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you why to some people it's hard to break a bad habit than the good one. So when it comes to the habit, because on the concept of neuroscience, we say that the brain or your mind is something that control all of your life, all of your body, all of your action, or even everything you are doing is being controlled by your mind. So the human minds are in two categories. We have conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Conscious mind comprises of 10% of controlling, but the subconscious mind control 90% of controlling. So all action, all habits you have are being confirmed by 90% by your subconscious mind, which is the biggest or the inner you. The subconscious mind is just the external one that comprises of 10%, but subconscious mind comprises of 90%, the inner one, that is subconscious mind. So if you have a habit that you are doing maybe for 3 months or even 1 year, even 2 years or 3 years, it means that that habit is being controlled by your subconscious mind. That's why it becomes difficult for you to stop it. But there is this rational belief. It's like fun. Maybe someone just advising you, okay, you want to stop gambling, or you want to stop procrastination, you want to stop overeating. Just start surrounding with the other people. And they say that maybe your life is the average of 5 people that surrounding you. It's just like logic, but in reality don't work, because there are much people. Maybe you find that 10 people, or maybe students, or 10 friends, but one person is just taking alcohol, is just overeating than others. So why did that happens? There's something we're calling identity. Your identity is something that identify your life. All the things, your habit is just the identity you have. Your identity may be external, there you appear, but the identity, how do you identify yourself internally, which is controlling your life. So even if you change the environment, maybe you change the skill, maybe you change whatever you want, if you don't change your identity, it become hard for you to change the habit that you want to change. So how can you change the identity? There is 2 ways. There is 2 ways. The first way is just using is traditional, the local one is using affirmation. Affirm something strong. You get the habit you want to become more strong using affirmation. Affirmation just the word, positive word that you are repeatedly telling yourself. Maybe that I'm eating small, or I eat healthy food, I don't procrastinate, I'm consistent, I'm hardworking. You are telling yourself maybe even twice a day, morning and the evening. That's affirmation, the positive way that's repeatedly telling yourself for the aims of changing the habit. That's you are calling it as affirmation. But when you are telling yourself that I'm a hardworking, there is this voice come in your mind that you are not. When you're telling yourself that I'm not overeating, there is a voice in your mind that rejecting the statement you are telling yourself, maybe a complication in your mind. So that's where it comes to change the way of approach from affirmation and using affirmation. Affirmation, something that was introduced by St. John. Others say affirmation or lofty question. First I think that I have to tell you why it's difficult for you to break the bad habit. Because maybe just only advertising you to plan a timetable or to stop procrastination, and you start telling yourself, why am I still procrastinating? Why am I still overeating? Why am I still gambling? Why I'm still doing this and this? Is because you are still telling the negative way. You are still asking the question, why I'm still smoking? You are still repeating, telling yourself, why I'm still smoking? That information you are speaking, that question you are asking, they are going direct into your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind don't know to distinguish the bad things and the good things. It's just a safety, something that is more emotional and something that is more repeated. And because of being repeated yourself, why am I smoking? You get a new neuroplasticity, you create a new pathway in your mind that's become harder and harder for you to break because of being reminding yourself about smoking. So we will start using affirmation. Affirmation is a positive question you tell yourself about the things you want. Maybe, why am I consistent? Why am I consistent? When you ask why am I consistent, or why am I eating healthy and balanced diet, why am I love exercising, it has become hard for your subconscious or your conscious to start judging. It become direct, it go direct into a subconscious to get a new neural pathway. Why am I exercising more? Why do I love eating healthy? Why do I love drinking more water? Why do I love working? Why do I love being consistent? Well, you asking the question is subconscious, repeated maybe 2 or 3 times per day. When you ask that question, I'm calling it loft question or affirmation. It go direct into your subconscious mind, and it become easy to change your identity, and it become easy to quit the bad habit that you have been struggling for. I hope it's clear. Have a good time.